So I set out to do my next base. I wanted something that was going to have all the splits, the door stacks, but didn't actually show any of the splits themselves. It took me a while to come up with something that had everything I wanted, and mainly something that a solo could build, a small group could build, or a clan could even build and expand on. With this, I've managed to basically tick every single box so far. I mean, if you look at the top, this is actually split to pieces all the way through. With a normal star shape that I've done for months now, expanded it straight out. You can build this as big as you want, really. Build the sides out for all the honeycomb. I've kind of went a bit OP just to make sure that the front foundations take longer to be wiped, if you like. For me, when people put 28 rocket raids and 30 rocket raids, they tend to only count the walls, not the foundations. For me, I count the foundations. It doesn't really matter how many walls you can go through. It's irrelevant. For this size here, I've counted it's going to take 20 rockets if you come in through this side, and if you go through the gate through this, it'll probably take 26, 28. But it's something you need to look out for when you're watching all these base builds. Count the foundations, not the walls, because decent raiders are going to tend to go for your foundations rather than a wall. It just makes sense for them. If they're hunting for the cupboard and they think it's in the ground floor, they'll just take bloody foundations out. They're not going to go for walls at all. So it's something to bear in mind. I mean, when I've put this, you can see I've managed to double stack here. So if this is door raided, you get 2, 4, 5, 6, 60 here, then the gate. So it's a lot to actually go through before you enter the centre. And I've tucked the cupboard here. So if they come through the wrong side, it is going to cost them a lot to get through. Standard double jump, as you've seen, it's nothing too special, if I'm honest. I've started incorporating the flamethrower turret as much as I can, because I think it is actually really good. It's a pain in the arse to try and get rid of it as well if it's full of low grade. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take it all the way back to the foundations itself, so you can actually see the foundations and how it's built. And then I'll do a quick run through of building the actual foundations, building the first floor. I'll show you how much it actually costs to build that first floor as well, because this is one of those bases where you can go as high and as low as you want, basically. One thing to note, where I've got this is in a lower stability now, obviously because there's nothing underneath it. If you're going to take it higher, I would highly recommend you have some sort of extra honeycomb out, just to keep that stability. Otherwise you're going to struggle to get this. It's going to be an absolute nightmare. So this is the entire first floor, all walled out and honeycombed. This costs 36,000 stone to do. It's probably a lot if you're a solo player, so I'd probably recommend starting the centrepiece first, maybe build it up too. If you want to do a double jump, just bear in mind that's another 36,000 stone times 2 to take up to your third floor. So you have to make sure you've got a lot of resources if you're in a small group. Obviously you'll have metal frags as you go along, as you're burning them in your furnace rooms and in the side areas. I'm not going to build the entire base because it's up to you how you want to build it and lay it out. You might have doors all the way around the sides and keep the centre for the cupboard and have that double wall stacked. Again, that's what your preference suits.